One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Denton, Texas, home to the North Texas Mean Green. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. Quarterback making adjustments. Smith wants to throw. Wasting no time taking a shot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Backed up now, here's second and long. The give to the back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Mean Green trying to convert on 3rd and short. Power football with the run. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. North Texas will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, ready?
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
When you're an offensive lineman, you have to sell pass on a draw play. You got to set real quick, make it look like a pass, and then boom, I'm leaving that guy. I'm hitting that running back right behind him. Now I can get to the second level, and you can see when I do that, you make big gains like this, catch the defense off guard.
To the ground, he's got it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Taylor wants to throw. Quick completion on the out route. Oh, what a cut! Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands, and I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Defense in press coverage. Wants to go up top on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Here we go.
The give from the gun.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The Green Wave lining up, facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving. Bought a little time, lets it go. And they can't make the play on third down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And this one is perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Looking left. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. From the gun, the running back has it. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
North Texas getting it done with the explosive run. Now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a man. Working that left side now. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Smith dropping to pass. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass.
North Texas, 7, Tulane, 3.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hussein. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Will take over, 1st and 10.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Takes the handoff. It's Hawkins. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. He lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. So they're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
The Green Wave in a world of hurt on 3rd and long. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. So backing up with that penalty, and they can feel their own goalpost looming over their shoulder. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week.
Returner runs out of bounds.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. On target over the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Now the play fake. Shoots it to the left. Pulls it in. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
I love when you sell the run like that quarterback did right there. Stuck it in the belly of the running back, pulls it out, runs the play action. Great job of confusing the defense a little bit, making them honor the run, and then throwing the ball in the line.
Oh, he's got some space. Got enough space. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
That makes the score. North Texas 14, Tulane 3.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
1st and 10.
This drive will open from the 15. Taylor wants to throw it. The sure hands, it's Barrow. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. Under fire. And that will fall incomplete as we have played one quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Hawkins. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's a really good job by the defense understanding leverage. I can't let that fast sucker get outside of me towards the sidelines. Nice job expanding with him and then going and making a tackle. One of the hardest things to do in football is tackle guys in the open field. Great job going and getting them on the ground.
Looking to throw again. Grab near the marker is Hawkins. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Taylor wants to throw. Running into the open space. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Gets it to him on the screen. Breaks into the open. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense, but the defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
Looking to throw on first down. Using his feet to buy time. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
So now it's second and long. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Wants to throw on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives. They've scored 2 touchdowns. And here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete. But if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Tulane.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Back has it. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Taylor wants to throw it. Time to take a shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Tulane.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give to the tailback. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He might want another play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. Smith wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete to the right. There he goes. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. The pull and throw off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The run from the shotgun. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Quarterback making checks. Smith dropping to pass. On target. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half.
Razor, razor. 29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Dino.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. He'll put total leather and get this second half started.
Number 17.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. He smashes his way through again. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Take over. 1st and 10.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football palm right of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
42 Spider.
Out of the gun, they give to the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
second down.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane first down.
Taken down.
And I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen, just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back, Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the first down.
Yeah, it means a lot to this offense, too, to have a guy like this that always just seems to fall forward. He always, in these short yardage situations, knows where that first down marker is, and he's able to get those hidden yards in piles, driving his legs to help keep this drive alive.
Good timing on the quick out. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Tulane right back to the line.
That's a first down for the offense.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Taylor wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone, the offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's going to run it. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on fourth. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to get it in. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
First and goal. Tulane.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? The give on the inside. Trying to get closer, and they knock it free. Defense on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Yeah, and you run a play that's conservative, and you're going to hand the football over, and you think nothing bad's going to happen. And, man, if he doesn't just cough it up, terrible timing. You get inside that 5-yard line ready to make a play, score some points, and instead the defense recovers the football.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on, and his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Green Wave! A great catch and run for 6. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Well, there was a golden opportunity for the offense to come away with 2 points there, but he dropped it in the end zone. That's a catch you have to make.
16.
Looking for blockers. He'll go out of bounds at the 27-yard line, just couldn't quite shake free. North Texas takes possession, the Mean Green offense will return to the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly complete. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Smith wants to throw. Fakes the grab.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a pivotal play.
The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man on the right.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. Out of the gun, the inside kid. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
At the 11-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
On the double.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Mean Green starting play in the final period here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Another delay of game penalty. This is just sloppy. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Mean Green starting play in the final period here on 2nd down.